Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and for our second edition of the Week in Brewview, where the Brewers had an okay week, not the greatest, not the worst, definitely not as good as the 5-1 start we had, but we still went a respectable 3-3 with a series win against the Cardinals, and then we lost the series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So let's go ahead and get into the first game we had with the St. Louis Cardinals, where the Brewers won this game 4-0. Key guys for the Brewers: Willie Adames hit his first home run of the year. Yelich went 0 for 3, 1 for 5 for Winker, 2 for 4 for Adames with a home run and RBI. William Contreras went 1 for 3. Garrett Mitchell went 2 for 4. Brian Anderson went 1 for 2. And then Weimer went 1 for 3 as well. Scoring for the game: Yelich hit a sacrifice. Tellez hit a sac fly. Mitchell singled in Adames. Yelich grounded out to get RBI. And then Adames hit the home run. Pitching: Woodruff pitched pretty well. Went 5 1/3 innings of no earned run baseball. 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Payamps, Varland, and Milner all had scoreless outings. Matt Bush had a scary 8th inning, and then Bryce Wilson came in to lock down the game. But unfortunate news after this start that Woodruff did go to the IL due to right shoulder inflammation, so he is out for a while. And then we get to Game 2 of the series, where the Brewers were shut out 6-0 by the Cardinals. Key guys for the Brewers: Brasso, Adames, and Yelich all had hits. Same as Contreras and Weimer. Weimer had his second double of the year as well. Pitching: Eric Lauer really struggled in this game. Had 4 innings pitched, but 6 earned runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 2 home runs, giving up to Nolan Arenado and rookie Jordan Walker, who has proven himself to be a real stud for the Cardinals. But Varland, Guerra, and Payamps all have scoreless outings for the Brewers, as our bullpen is looking to be very, very good, which is a good sign. But, yeah, Wilson Contreras singled in a run, then Arenado hit a 2-run home run, and then Walker hit a 2-run home run as well. Then we get to the rubber match of the series, where the Brewers were able to win 6-1 over I had something on my throat there, over the St. Louis Cardinals, off of home runs by Christian Yelich and Willie Adames. Yelich went 3 for 5 with a home run and an RBI. Adames went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a home run. And then Winker, Tellez, Contreras, and Turang all had hits as well. Adames, Tellez, and Contreras all had their first doubles of the year. Yelich's first home run, and Adames' second of the season as well. Freddie Peralta pitched well, went 6 innings, gave up 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts. And then Strzelecki, Bush, and Milner all did well. And then Devin Williams got into some action, as he hasn't pitched in a while. So the Brewers went to 7-2 on the year. Then we went to Arizona, and this was a game that I live streamed my reaction to. I don't know what it is with me, but every time I have streamed so far this year, the Brewers have scored 0 runs. And this umpire his calls were ridiculous. I was watching the game. He called so many balls on the outer half of the plate inside or strikes, which really affected the Brewers' hitting approach, as they became a lot more swing happy, because if things are being called, they have to swing. And then Zach Gallen took it from there, as I will admit, his curveball was absolutely nasty that night, as he pitched 7 shutout innings with 11 strikeouts. A couple of them were not strikeouts. They were walks, but can't judge that. But his curveball was, it was something. For the Brewers, not much. There were only 3 hits, with William Contreras, Garrett Mitchell, and Bryce Turang all having hits for the Brewers there. Turang got caught stealing, so not much there. Wade Miley actually pitched pretty well, going 5 innings of 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. Again, some of those walks were because of the way the umpire was calling the game, so not Garrett, but Bryce Wilson and Javi Guerra all pitched very well. And then for the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen already said that he did pretty well, but he should not have been nearly as dominant as he was if the game was called properly. Ketel Marte went 3 for 2 with 2 runs. Rojas 1 for 3 with RBI. And then, what's his name? Walker. Christian Walker hit his second homer of the year, going 1 for 4 with a 2-run shot. So, yeah, not necessarily good there. But then we get to the next game, and the Brewers absolutely dominated 7-1 over the Diamondbacks. Story of the game was Corbin Burns. Went 8 innings, no earned runs, 8 Ks. Really found his way in this start, which is good because he struggled the first 2. And then also, long ball was the story of the game. Adames, Tellez, and Brasso all had home runs, with Willie getting an RBI, Tellez an RBI, Caratini RBI, Brasso with 3 RBIs, and we were getting RBI as well. Yelich and Mitchell both had hits as well without home runs. Brasso hit his first double, then Adames, Tellez, and Brasso home runs. Weimer stole his second base, but then got greedy trying to steal third, and then he got thrown out. And like I said, Burns was absolutely fantastic. 8 innings, 3 hits, 8 Ks, and Payams gave up a run in the 9th, but we were leading by 7 runs at that point, so we were looking good. And then, well, we lost our first series of the year, 7-3 against the Diamondbacks. Yelich went 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Contreras 3 for 4. Mitchell 1 for 2. Voit 2 for 4. 2 for 4 for Terang, and 1 for 3 for Brasso with an RBI. Contreras had a second double of the year. The reason why we lost was because we had to call up a rookie due to the injury to Brandon Woodruff and Jansen Junk, and he really, really struggled, going 4 2/3 innings of 5 runs, 4 earned, and 2 Ks, gave up a home run as well. Holby Milner pitched very well, and then Gus Varland gave up 2 earned runs, and Javi Guerra went scoreless. Scoring for the Diamondbacks, Yuri Gurriel hit a 3-run shot that basically ended the game, and a Rojas doubled to center. Brasso and Yelich both singled in a couple runs, but then Carroll had a 2-run shot that basically ended the game. So Brewers were really in a tough spot, as like literally the night before they had to put Woodruff onto IL, and they had to call up a rookie, and so not really too much to take away from this. But let's go ahead and look at the Brewers' schedule coming up for this next week. And this one looks to be very, very tough, as we finish up our 10-game road trip with a 4-game set against the San Diego Padres, which that's going to be very, very intense. And then a 3-game series against the Seattle Mariners. But after that, we bounce back with a couple of relatively weaker opponents in the Red Sox and Tigers, and so we're looking forward to seeing what is going on there. And we take a look at the standings of MLB so far this year. Just to take a look: Rays an impressive 12-0, 8-4 Blue Jays, 8-4 Yankees, Orioles at 500, 5-7 for the Red Sox. Twins are leading the AL Central with the Guardians and White Sox. Guardians behind them, with the White Sox, Royals, and Tigers all struggling. The AL West has the Rangers and Angels winning so far, with the Astros, Mariners, and A's all struggling. A's were expected, by the way. The NL East has the Braves and Mets above 500, with the Marlins, Phillies, and Nashville struggling behind there. The Central has the Brewers, followed by the Pirates of all teams. And then the Cubs, Cardinals, and Reds are falling behind. And then the NL West is the Diamondbacks, Padres, Dodgers, Giants, and Rockies. So let me know what you guys think of this past week and how the Brewers have been doing so far this year. I think we have gotten off to a very strong start, and I look forward to seeing us continue that in the future. And until then, I'll see you guys again next time.